So you've been at your profession for I'm not going to say a long time. That would be unsexy. Like you.
No, but it's been 20 years.
You're a fucking warrior. You've been doing stand-up. You gracefully, if not acrobatically, plunged into the podcast medium. You also survived then into the streaming thing, and you're on prestigious pay cable. What's your secret? I don't know. I was kind of like, I thought I'd come up with a question, and then I was like,
I've done that.
What question would that be? What's your secret? Would really be the only question.
What is your secret?
No, but I don't know what my question would be. I want to make that observation. You're like,
I appreciate that observation.
You're a survivor.
I will say though that it didn't. If it means anything to the audience,
you have to lift with your legs.
I once drew a New Yorker cartoon. It was two spiders, and they were just, circles with lots of legs coming out of them. And the caption was, lift with your legs, not the one part of you that's not legs. That was my problem when I was a cartoonist. Every cartoon I handed them, I was like, that's fucking better than everything you run.
Wait, did you
This is better than everything you run.
Were you submitting as a contest entry?
Or no, I've been in the New Yorker 4 times.
And you've been a New Yorker
published,
caption?
yeah. I know.
I don't.
Nobody cares. It's like my baby. Nobody cares.
They care, and I do too. Because I have friends who are obsessed with that, and they'll forward emails and go, guys, we got this.
Oh, the caption?
And I will sit there.
You know what's funny about it is they probably do. I know the cartoon editor, the old cartoon editor, and he told me that for the caption contest, it's like 80% of the time people submit what the caption was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a correct answer.
Oh, they take the caption off?
Yes.
Oh, so is it just a shitty cartoon?
It's not a shitty cartoon. It's probably a more visual cartoon.
But they don't. Okay. They don't run the people that got it right. They have to do the other one, right?
No, they have 3 finalists, and one of them is definitely the one that was right.
Oh, really?
But every cartoonist I've known that's had it in there, usually the winner is what they probably wrote.
God damn it. This is a fucking roof
revelation.
Blower.
Yeah.
If anyone
I'm here to drop some upper middle class
there was
knowledge. Do you own a beret or a turtleneck? I'm ready to fucking blow your dick off, dude.
Do you remember Phil Ward, Dan, from LA Comedy Sports?
Yeah.
He. This is before New Yorker. It's not before the New Yorker.
Look, we're all hooked at Phil Waradan.
Oh yeah. If
I was in the audience, I would have loved that. There's a little Phil Waradan humor. He's probably listening. Now I feel bad.
I know. Well, he just drew a 2-panel comic strip that really that made me really laugh. And it was in one panel, like reading left to right, there was a pair of dice, and the second panel was completely empty, and the title said "Idioms Explained," and it said dice, no dice. I was like, that's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I like it okay. I'll tell you.
But you didn't see how funny the dice were.
That's true. That's true. What number were they on? 69?
You can't. How do you have a 9 on a dice?
You've never played D&D, bro.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
I thought there was a throw to you wanting to play D&D with us.
I will.
That's what you'd play if...
No, that's what I had queued up.
I like it.
My favorite cartoon that made me want to be a New Yorker cartoon is Bruce Eric Kaplan, who's a Seinfeld writer, great TV writer. It was a guy. It's very New Yorker, so we're not going to laugh. We're going to laugh like this. Like, don't move your face and swirl a brandy. We have a walk-in fireplace. Like that sort of laugh.
A walk-in fireplace.
I can clear it.
The height of class.
Oh, that's
a walk-in fireplace.
Yeah.
If you're not shit, if you don't have a walk-in fireplace.
And poor people are like, you mean your house is on fire? And they're like, no, it never burns down. That's the point. We're bragging. I have a walk-in fire.
He says it's a man talking to it's at a cocktail party. He's talking to a skeleton. Skeleton's not holding a drink or anything. It's just standing like neutral. And the guy is saying, so Helen tells me you're dead. That's 10 out of 10. That's as good as it gets.
I love that.
My favorite cartoon that I drew that they didn't buy was an avocado, and she had long eyelashes. You could tell it was a lady avocado. She was crying, talking to a male avocado, and she's saying, "What do you mean I'm the good kind of fat?" They didn't buy it.
That's fantastic.
They didn't buy it. Do you have any idea the creative rage I still feel?
I'm mad too, and I don't. I'm like, I was born in Wisconsin, and I have dirt still in my pants from the farm,
and yet,
I'm like, I know a good New Yorker cartoon when I hear one.
That's a good one.
You done good.
But the ones that they bought, there was a guy in therapy, and he said, "I think I accidentally repressed my good memories." That was the first one. The second one was a dog real estate agent.
Wait, how do you draw that, first off?
Well, it's like you, but a dog head. Like it's a human. No.
What the fuck is that supposed to be?
Well...
Oh, okay, so a guy in a suit.
Yeah. The part of you you'd be insulted is if I was like, it's like your fucking face, dog shit. Like that would be... That's the insult. Like the bottom part of you, you're less sensitive about.
All right, yeah.
Human body, suit, dog head.
I feel nothing from the neck down anyway. So.
And he's talking to a dog couple in front of a house that says sold. And he's saying, well, the paperwork is cleared and the down payment's cleared and the paperwork is filed. As soon as you pee on the lawn, the place is yours.
These are great. I mean, well, all these got in.
I appreciate it.
Wait.
They weren't my best, though. They were the four that they bought.
How did you break into that?
I love telling people this because it's hilarious. The cartoon meeting, I love forecasting how things I'm about to say will go. I don't think it's like ha hilarious. It's just
people, you have like you're gonna go like what?
What's hilarious about it is that the cartoon meeting at the New Yorker is at Tuesdays. I think it's at 11 a.m. and anyone can go. That's what's hilarious. Meaning anyone listening, anyone here, go to the Condé Nast building. Go up to the counter with some cartoons and say, "I'm here for the cartoon meeting." And
are you fucking kidding me? What?
And that is my little revenge for not buying the avocado cartoon.
What is the point of being the New Yorker?
No, I know.
Maybe that maximizes the point because it's elitism. Because it's like, hey, they should say, "Here's your New Yorker cartoon," and then the subline should say like, "Built atop a mountain of poor people's skulls."
Of course.
Like here's the cartoon that beat out everyone else that wanted to poke a bear for a penny.
Here's what you'll enjoy. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
What I think is interesting is, so you could go. So the first week that I went, I think I submitted cartoons for sure that are good enough to be in the magazine. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm like, these are good enough.
The avocado one is fucking solid gold.
Solid as a rock. But here's the thing.
That was off mic. It must have been really loud.
Oh my God. What a magic.
Get in there, clean your room, Jacob.
That is fun. You're fun, Golden Corral.
All right. I don't like the shift in status, but continue.
Regained by calling it out.
Yes, now I'm on top again.
Now you're on top again.
I am the meta alpha.
I love your meta alpha.
Golden Corral is a compliment, though, right?
Yeah, it's just that
I don't remember.
It kind of sounds like a fat joke. I mean it that you live life and you eat and you're fat.
It was a good... good save.
No.
But
I mean that you're at the buffet of life. You're getting seconds.
No,
That's
but
what
Dan,
I mean.
you're the good kind of fat.
That's why you're
they're
solid.
dancing. Everyone's dancing.
Solid as a rock.
Spanking.
And no love
Dancing.
changes.
Wow. iTunes.
And I can hear.
This just got written up on Split Cider.
I don't know. Is there any room anymore for? Could we ever make that
Leap.
Is there anything a comedy podcast could do these days that would actually like end up in anyone's Apple News update with a headline that said Pete Holmes just like
Nothing good.
The word "just" is so important. Like so someone just did this, and it was epic, and you'll cum your brain and your dick nose. What was it? Like normally newspapers it would just be like Guy does a thing that you don't care about, so it's on page 4, and it's all part of. That's why it's called a paper. And now everything is just like someone epic this just happened I can't, but you won't believe epic just. But a lot of it is just like Tom Hanks's uncle just decided he's a DJ. And it's only because that's the bad example. That's
great.
That is a headline that's perfect.
What I was gonna say.
All right. You were on a thing. I didn't interrupt you.
What I was
you guys
gonna
interrupted.
say.
No, you didn't interrupt.
Go ahead.
You're great.
Keep talking.
I think you'll think this is interesting from showbiz perspective. You could have the best cartoon in the world, a single panel cartoon, perfectly drawn, perfect caption, funniest caption in the world. You show it to anybody, 10 out of 10 people are going to shit their pants laughing at this cartoon. They won't buy it. The New Yorker has enough cartoons to never buy a cartoon again, and they could run for 50 years.
Shut up.
And just run their backlog.
Wait.
So they don't want cartoons; they want cartoonists. So I went in every week for 6 months. That's hundreds of cartoons before they bought one. And that was even Jack Ziegler, rest in peace, one of the greats of the New Yorker, put in a good word for me because I'm that kind of guy that'll go up to somebody and be like, "Hey, I'm new in town. Help me. I'm a John Mulaney special."
But I have 1,000 questions. I don't understand. Do they buy them or do they not buy? Are you saying
they'll bank some of them?
They create an industry of everyone's always auditioning, so their supply never runs out and they don't have to pay for it. That's what you're saying.
No.
It's like Wire Image. They just have a bank of all these photos, and if they want to use one eventually,
but they do pay for it.
Do they pay when they use them, or they pay?
No, they buy it and then they own it,
and
for the most part they run them. But let's say you're an on-salary cartoonist.
Okay.
You give me 300 cartoons. Maybe we run 250 of them. Every year, we're getting 50 of your cartoons on the backlog, and that's been happening since 1909 when the magazine started.
So
when all the cartoons were racist.
When the New Yorker was like, but you said you have 4 cartoons published.
Yeah, and they publish all of them. Yeah, I was fortunate.
Are you bragging?
No.
Because you didn't have to do 5, 8,
I think
9.
it's more of the salary guys that might get archived.
But they have these meetings. I'm sorry, I'm asking so many questions about this.
It's a podcast. What is this? A podcast?
It's just
Pete Holmes just redefined podcast.
This meeting that you're describing, where they go they open the doors and you're you could go to Condé Nast and you show up and the people come in trench coats with these books and go well, here's a guy fishing for a shark, but it's Wall Street and
right.
Is everyone just showing cartoons and some of them have doves on their shoulders? And
well, you're picturing it not entirely wrong. Actually, there's a lot of Connecticut train weirdos.
I don't know why I said doves. Pigeons is
Connecticut. Connecticut will take anything. I said Connecticut train weirdos, and he went, woo!
Now, Pete, did you ever want to be a syndicated comic strip guy? Have a syndicated thing across major papers across?
Oh yeah, Calvin and Hobbes was a game change.
Let's do a podcast first. Let's improvise a 3-panel comic strip.
Okay, but is it a funny or is it a slice of life?
It's probably going to be the latter.
Slice of.
Well, because we have to. But let's get a title. The title is Good and Butter.
Good and Butter.
Good and Butter.
All right.
It's because it's a husband and.
Well, you can't say the name of it and tell me what it means.
Oh well, no. I didn't. I thought. Okay,
no,
all right.
I didn't mean to slap you away.
No. Let's find out why it's called Good and Butter by doing the panel.
Am I the third panel? Are you guys going to do?
I thought we explained what's in each panel.
Oh no. Here's the rules to this new improv game that I made. That if anybody uses, they owe me money.
That's how improv is. That's how they all made their millions.
Because
it goes from
I'm rich off inventing freeze tag.
It goes from audience left to audience right. By the time you run out of stage space, you're out of comic panel.
Right.
You get to do one line. And then, if there's someone you're talking to, so you just you do a line, and so it's hieroglyphic. There's no so I say
I get it.
hey, I'm almost done with that lawnmower.
Right. And then I would be like, well, it took you all day to mow the damn grass.
And then you'd like
Yeah,
draw
now
a
we're over
line.
here. Yep.
And then
Now
now it's on me.
This is panel 2 now.
Yeah.
That's the tough part. Let's workshop that later.
Okay.
But then I'd go, listen, I've been noticing that you want me to work faster when I use your property.
Are you telling the truth?
But you have to do the wipe to make sure.
Right, it's a wipe, and then it's a wipe. And I go, I am in the Trump administration. There, you don't have to do anything. Then we did it. I don't know. All right, no, all right. Well, I thought that was. Like,
I liked it.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Otherwise, I'd be hanging you out to dry, right? If I was like, you tell me, and then you'd be like, what the fuck
I was
am I?
going to say you're telling fertilizer.
Oh.
All right,
Wow.
well.
No. It wasn't good, but I had a backup plan. Like pulling out when you're on the pill.
Yeah.
That was early good and butter, but do some of my favorite ones. Do some of my classics.
Classic
Can I ask a
butter.
podcast question?
Yeah.
Is there usually this much improv?
It depends on
Only
the
when you
night.
come out talking shit about your UCB training.
No, we should get to the scripted part of the show.
Okay.
You're right. You're right. So, Pete, I hear Blue Apron is the secret to your comedic success.
Is that your sponsor?
Oh, yeah. We love the caramelized pearl onions with peas cabbage.
Did season 3 of Crashing go so much good because you
CW
like things
hemp?
the way you like them? Like the way people order Blue Apron?
Well, what we do on Crashing is we write a script and then we wrap it in.
That sounds great. Is it true they can get a discount if they use the code PeteHolmes.blueapron./Harmon?
I don't think that'll do anything.
Yeah, no, that sounds like it'll take your web browser to something.
Blue Apron. Eat your guilt about all that packaging away. Feel free to edit that out. I know what it's like having sponsors.
Here's a